The spice business, 365-day demand earnings with low investment. At 6 o'clock in the morning, a tempering sounds in a small kitchen. The aroma of turmeric, the crackle of cumin, and the warmth of red chili wake up the entire house. At the same time, at another corner of the city, a dhaba owner sets up a large pot. At a third place, a caterer is weighing spices for a wedding order. The fear begins right here. In a business where there is daily demand, why do many people still lose money and fail? And the curiosity is, how can the same turmeric, chili and coriander which are used daily in the household kitchen become a strong path of earnings for a small entrepreneur? The spice business sounds small to hear, but it is a business connected to India's food habit. Here food is considered incomplete without spices. Every home needs turmeric, needs red chili, needs coriander, needs cumin, needs garam masala. The weather may change, the salary may change, but this necessity of the kitchen does not end. That is why the spice packaging and spice processing business is called a business with 365-day demand. It does not depend only on festivals or the wedding season. Apart from homes, hotels, restaurants, dhabas, cloud kitchens, caterers, tiffin services, and food processing units also make large use of spices. A small brand can start from a local grocery store and slowly reach restaurant supply, WhatsApp orders, and online marketplaces. But this story is not just about buying spices and filling them into pouches. The real game is of quality, trust, taste, consistency, and clean processing. A customer might buy your spice for the first time out of curiosity, but will buy it a second time only when the color, aroma, and taste remain trustworthy. Loose masala has a strong hold in the India spice market, but the demand for branded and packaged spices is rising rapidly. People now look for clean packaging, FSSAI number, manufacturing date, best before, and consistent taste. Trust is slowly shifting from open spices toward sealed packs. This shift is an opportunity for small entrepreneurs. If you understand the local taste and can provide a clean product, a space can be made even among big companies. Before starting the business, a simple decision has to be made. Will you only do packaging, or will you clean, roast, grind, and blend the spices yourself too? If the budget is low, the beginning can happen through private label packaging by purchasing ready ground spices. But in this, both margin and quality control will remain limited. If you purchase raw whole spices and do processing, there will be more control. But the investment, machine, cleaning and compliance responsibility will also increase. At a small level, a spice packaging unit can start around 2 lakh rupees to 5 lakh rupees if the operation is kept basic and manual. If a grinding machine, mixer, sealing machine, weighing scale and small setup are installed, the investment can go from 5 lakh rupees to 10 lakh rupees. On adding automatic machines, a bigger production area, lab testing, staff and professional packaging, the cost will increase further. Therefore, keeping the scale small in the beginning is wise. In raw material, turmeric fingers, dry red chili, coriander seeds, cumin, black pepper, fennel, cardamom, cloves, cinnamon and other spices can come. In the purchase of every spice, the season and mandi price are important. The rates of turmeric, cumin and chili can fluctuate with supply and crop conditions. Therefore, one should avoid taking a large stock in the first month. Making small batches and testing the market response is much safer. The raw material should not just be cheap, it must be clean and authentic. Too much moisture, fungus, stones, dust or adulteration can damage your brand right at the start. The biggest enemy of spices is moisture. If moisture increases in the powder, the aroma will reduce, lumps will form, and the shelf life can get spoiled. Therefore, the storage area should be dry, clean and pest-free. Sacks should not be kept directly on the floor. The use of pallets or racks is better. The first step in processing is cleaning. Dust, stones, stalks and unwanted particles have to be removed from whole spices. After this, light roasting can be done to some spices, but it is not necessary to roast every spice. Too much heat can damage the aroma oils. In the grinding stage, temperature control is important. If the machine generates too much heat, the aroma and flavor of the spice can weaken. In the mixing stage, consistency is very necessary. In garam masala, chaat masala or sabji masala, the taste of every batch must remain the same. If today's garam masala is strong and mild in the next batch, customer trust can break. Therefore, it is necessary to write down the recipe measurement and make a standard. In packaging, small sachets 50 gram, 100 gram, 200 gram and 500 gram packs can be kept. Small trial packs are good for new customers. For restaurants and dhabas, 1 kilogram and 5 kilograms bulk packs can be useful. The packaging needs of retail and institutional customers are different. The pouch material should be food grade, and the sealing must be strong. If air or moisture enters the pouch, the entire product will weaken. On the label, along with the brand name, it is necessary to properly give the product name, net quantity, ingredients, batch number, manufacturing date, best before, and FSSAI details. FSSAI compliance should not be taken lightly. In the food business, registration or a license is necessary for both legal safety and customer trust. According to FSSAI, an annual turnover up to 12 lakh rupees can come under the petty food business registration category, and above that, a license may be needed. Apart from this, requirements like the Local Shop Act, GST, Udyam registration and trade license should be looked at according to the business model and turnover. If you want to sell on online marketplaces, compliance and packaging become even more important. Platforms like Amazon or Flipkart ask for seller documents. Quality testing is also a serious area. In recent years, scrutiny regarding pesticide residue, contamination and safety standards has increased on Indian spices. Therefore, even a small brand should focus on lab testing, supplier verification and clean handling. One bad batch can pull down the entire reputation. Spices Board data shows that India is a very large player in spices export. In 2025, India exported spice products worth a value of more than 39,140 crore rupees. From this, it is understood that spices are not just a product of the local kitchen. This is an important segment of national and international food trade. But before thinking of export, winning the local market is necessary. The neighborhood grocery shop, small supermarket and restaurant supply can be your first testing ground. The beginning of marketing can happen with a product sample. Give a small display margin to the shopkeeper, give a trial pack to the customer, and write down the feedback. WhatsApp business can be of great use. The product catalog, price list, order confirmation, and repeat customer reminder can be sent in a simple way. Putting just a product photo on Instagram and Facebook is not enough. Recipe videos, kitchen tips, and behind-the-scenes cleaning processes build trust. The most powerful thing in local branding is taste memory. If your masala catches the specific taste profile of a region, customers can become loyal. For example, Punjabi chole masala, Rajasthani lal mirch blend, South Indian sambar powder, or home-like garam masala can create a distinct positioning. Competition is high in generic spices. But differentiation can be found through a regional blend, a preservative-free promise, fresh grinding, and honest sourcing. If we talk about profit, the gross margin in many cases can be from 20% to 40%, but this depends on the purchase price, wastage, packaging, and sales channel. The margin can look better in retail packs, but marketing returns and shopkeeper commission also get added. In bulk sales, the margin can be low, the volume high. The real formula of earnings is fast rotation. If the spice keeps lying on the shelf, money gets blocked, and freshness also decreases. Therefore, production should be done looking at the demand. In the beginning, focus on 5 to 6 fast-moving products. Do not be in a hurry to make everything. Beginning with turmeric, coriander, red chili, cumin powder, garam masala and sabzi masala can be practical. Later, specialized blends can be added. The biggest risk in the business is the temptation of adulteration. Some people do wrong mixing to increase color, increase weight, or reduce cost. This gives short-term profit but finishes the brand in the long term. If trust breaks in the food business, it is very difficult to get it back. The second risk is credit sales. Many shopkeepers take goods and delay the payment. In a small business, cash flow can break quickly. Therefore, keep limited credit in the initial stage. A written bill, payment cycle, and follow-up discipline are very necessary. The third risk is over-expansion. Many people spend too much on packaging, the logo, and the machine in the first month, but the sales channel is not ready. First prove the demand, then upgrade the machinery. Business grows through cash flow, not ego. Government schemes can also help. The PMFME scheme of MOFPI is made to provide upgradation, branding, marketing, and training support to micro-food processing units. But a business plan should not be made considering the subsidy as guaranteed money. It is necessary to properly check scheme eligibility, bank loans, documents, and the approval process. If spices are an ODOP product in any district, training and support options can be found out from the local department. The spice business can become a special opportunity for women self-help groups and small entrepreneurs because it can be started from a small setup in a controlled way. But even when starting work from home, hygiene, storage, and legal compliance should not be ignored. There is a difference between a kitchen business and commercial food handling. A strong brand name should be memorable. Better than a very complicated English name can be a name that makes one feel both taste and trust. The packaging design should be clean, but there should be no false claims. Writing 100% pure is easy. Maintaining proof and quality is difficult. Do not ignore customer complaints. If a smell, color or taste issue has come up in any batch, solving it quickly is what brand building is. Look at sales data every month. Which product is moving fast, which is slow, which shop is giving a reorder. This very data will guide the future. Feedback from restaurants will be different. They want taste consistency and a bulk price. Homes want freshness, aroma and trust. Online customers look at reviews. Therefore, delivery packaging, leakage control and customer response speed also become a part of the business. Success does not come overnight in the masala business. First, local trust is built, then repeat orders come, then brand recall is built. If the quality is strong, pricing is fair, and supply is regular, a small brand too can slowly make its place in the market. The beauty of this business is that the product is used daily. But the challenge is that competition is also present in every lane. Victory will belong to the one who will not just sell spice but sell trust, taste and clean processing. One day, that same small pouch, which you had kept at a local shop, can become the taste of some home's vegetable. And when the customer says, "Give this exact spice again," then understand the business has not just started, it has taken off. The aroma of spices rises from the kitchen, but if there is correct planning, that same aroma can also become the beginning of your earnings, identity and brand.
If this video has taught you something new, or if you feel this information should reach more people, don't forget to like and share the video. Your small share can become valuable and useful information for someone else. If you have any questions related to this topic, or if you would like to share your opinion with us, be sure to write in the comment box. We read every question and suggestion from you, because your feedback inspires us to create better content. And if you want to keep receiving such interesting and reliable information about business, the economy, and the world in the future, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel GRT Business and also press the bell icon so that you get notifications of every new video directly. At GRT Business, we always strive to provide you with accurate, balanced, and reliable information. Our news and analysis are prepared based on information obtained from various news agencies, public sources, and public opinion. We make every effort to verify and validate each fact as much as possible. But in case of any possible error or dispute, the responsibility lies with the respective sources. Our only aim is to present you with a correct and trustworthy perspective so that you can understand any topic better.